On CBS Sports HQ, I'm Chris Hassel, soon to be joined by Charles Davis. We're also going to have Bryant McFadden on the show. Amanda Guerra will grace us with her presence as well, giving you one position battle to watch for every NFC team. And we start with the quarterback battle in San Francisco between the old guard Jimmy G, who has taken the Niners to a Super Bowl, has taken them to an NFC championship game, but has yet to take them to the promised land for a ring. Trey Lance has only started 2 games. He's only appeared in 6 games, but he is the guy we presume is going to be the starting quarterback of the future. Question is that future now, or is Jimmy Garoppolo, who has not yet been traded, is Jimmy G still going to have an opportunity to win this starting job? Let's bring in Charles Davis, looking at position battles for each team in the NFC West. Let's begin with the 49ers. Look, I don't know where we're at here, because I think you go back a few months and we would all think Jimmy Garoppolo is probably playing for another team. They have not been able to trade him. So where does this quarterback battle stand in your eyes?
Well, Chris, first of all, let me applaud that your availability is never in question. So that part is very, very good.
Only on Fridays.
But when we talk about this quarterback battle, it always comes back to Jimmy G versus Trey Lance. But I see it just a little bit differently, because I think in this quarterback battle for San Francisco, it's Trey Lance's job to take, because they drafted him number 3 last year and they want to get him going. But he's not battling Jimmy G as much as he's battling, I think, the rest of the San Francisco 49ers team. And I don't mean it in a battle in terms of they don't want him, but he's got to prove to them, because this team loves Jimmy Garoppolo. I mean, think back to the NFC Championship run last year and think back to how the players commented about having Jimmy G as their quarterback, how strongly they stood behind him, how Deebo Samuel is one of the front runners and one of the leaders in talking about him. So it's not just Trey Lance taking over and being handed the job, if indeed it comes to that. George Kittle himself has said Trey Lance, hey, he can be a big-time player. He just needs to play. But the big deal is this team likes playing for Jimmy Garoppolo. And most of the time in football, there is an old adage, the team picks the quarterback by how they play around him. This team does play well for Jimmy Garoppolo.
Do you think it would be better for the 49ers if they could just trade Jimmy Garoppolo and get something in return, rather than have him still there on the roster with those players saying, hey, the other guy in the locker room, he'd be better for us right now?
Yeah, I think so. I think it'd be better for all concerned if you don't have to deal with that, because we've seen it too many times, haven't we, Chris, where that guy who's kind of the favorite of everyone is still around. Look, if you just kind of flip it a little bit, in Cleveland, do you think there's any chance, no matter what goes down with Deshaun Watson, if he's suspended for 5 or 6 games, that Baker Mayfield will step in and play during that time frame? No, it's better for him not to be there. That's a divorce that has to happen. I'm not sure San Francisco's at that point. Jimmy G would handle it better, but I think you make an excellent point. Do you really want him standing over there if Trey Lance is having a rough patch?
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.